Hey, look at this.
Hey,
We're on, Harry. Look at this.
we're on, and Selection Sunday's already started here. It's the bracket battle presented by May City Ford and Chrysler with my good friend here, Jay from Kiss Country.
Yeah, we're doing something very new this year.
Yeah, something new, different.
So it's
And-
it'll be interesting to see how this goes.
I know, and we're already getting underway.
I know. I did.
So they go into the East region here first, which is, of course, our Floyd and Leonard, locally owned and operated since 1937 bracket, and it's Yukon versus Stetson.
Wow.
Yukon, we just drew out Kurt Lind. Kurt Lind for Yukon. You need this? I think you need this to be able to know how to spell everything, all right?
Yeah.
And that's going to go against Stetson, who it's the 16 seed. And the 16 seed is Steve Hepperly. Remember, everybody gets a high seed and a low seed.
You know, the funny thing is, I've never watched this. This goes fast.
So Kurt needs to go in the low seed or the high seed bucket. Okay. We've got Faith here working hard on the
Oh yeah, doing the brackets.
All right, the next up is the your 8 seed for Florida Atlantic is going to go out to, we've got nothing but Fox qualifiers so far. Larry Clifford, okay, goes in as an 8th seed. All right, that's still a high seed yet, going against Northwestern, a 9 seed. Rich Brugman, okay. So far, it's nothing but Fox.
Yeah.
Qualifiers.
How does that work?
I don't know, but here's a Kiss Country one. And I missed the second. I missed the other game. Totally. So let's go to BYU, 6 seed. A 6 seed BYU, Lori Beamer.
Congratulations, Lori.
Yep, we're still in the East region, which is brought to you by Floyd and Leonard. And, of course, this is the bracket battle presented by May City Ford and Chrysler. All right, the 11th seed is April Dorenkamp, also a Kiss Country listener. Okay. And they're just buzzing right through
Oh,
here.
Dave, this is a lot faster than I thought it was going to be.
All right, Illinois is the 3rd seed in the East region, and that's going to go to Pamela Nauman. Okay.
Morehead State is going against Illinois in the East region.
Yep. So once again, if you got a high seed, we put you in the low seed bucket. And then, so when we draw out, everybody again gets a high seed and a low seed. Washington State, they're going in as what seed? I don't know. They got to show them all and how they, there we go, a 7th seed.
7th seed.
Kiss listener, Teresa, with that fun last name,
Ski.
Skjiele. We're going to just say Ski. Okay.
Look at this. Drake comes
She's
in.
going in as a 7th seed.
And they're going to be going up against Drake, which is a 10 seed.
Yep. And that 10th seed is a Fox qualifier, Kelvin Kiefer. And Iowa State
Yes.
is going to be in the East region.
I believe they're seed number 2.
And
aren't they?
seed number 2.
Yep. They're going to be playing on Thursday.
That's Matt Grell.
Oh, Matt, you got a good one there.
Yeah. Is he a Cyclone fan too?
I don't know. It'd be awesome if he's a Hawkeye fan. He's got to root for the Cyclones.
South Dakota State at seed 15. It's a Fox listener, and it's going to Rick Darvo.
So that'd be a good game. Iowa State will walk that one away.
There you go. Okay.
All right, there.
That's with your East region, but I didn't do Auburn or
and
Yale yet. That's a 4th seed. That's going to James Merriam.
That's in the East region.
Yep, and Yale is a 13th seed. Okay. And that's going to go to Dawn Shaw.
All right.
Dawn Shaw. That should fill that out.
So that's our first region.
Yep.
They really smoked through those.
San Diego State and UAB, we didn't do those either. Okay. All right. So 5 and 12, and here they are. 5 is Zach Holdorf. And 12th seed is Shannon Temple.
And we've got the teams on there. Something totally brand new we're doing here for the selection.
Yeah.
Never done the selection Sunday on Sunday.
That
before.
went so fast.
That did.
Poor Faith. She had no chance to write down any teams. So you're just going to have to compare it with your own right now. But we'll have it all, when this is all said and done, you can go on our website, so you'll be able to see the entire bracket.
So 98.7kisscountry.com and 1037thefoxrocks.com.
Yep.
The two websites will have the pictures of that up.
There you go.
Plus doing Facebook Live. We're on Facebook Live on Kiss Country Facebook, and we're also on the Fox Facebook and also on the YouTube on 98.7 Kiss Country. So,
right.
But yeah, that went really, really quick, Harry.
Very fast.
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh. Some of the seed sponsors that we have though for this year, Mormon Clothier. So everybody's a winner that gets a seed today. So Cleaning Solutions, also Johnson Heating and AC, Ellie's Lounge in Clear Lake, Juniper Tree Tattoo LLC in Mason City, of course Mason City Ford, Euro Place in Clear Lake, Cedar Valley Sales and Storage in Nashua, Godfather's Pizza in Mason City, Young Construction, Stella Truck and Trailer, Brad's Auto Repair and Alignment, Country Axe, Lake Roofing and Siding, North Iowa Golf, Mason City Power Sports, Rosie's Bakery in Mason City, and making your day a little sweeter.
Not making your day, but baking your day a little sweeter.
Yeah. So,
Right.
So yeah. So
and you're one of the seed sponsors.
Yeah.
We're even in Country Axe right now.
Right.
Actually.
Yeah. So
we're having a little fun here. We had some friends stop by, and
yeah,
I don't know if they're not really here to cheer us on.
No, they're watching golf and the selections. So Big Iowa State. Well, it kind of split in the fans today. It's a lot of half Hawkeyes and half Cyclones. So
that's right. They might even stop by. We got a microphone for them if they want to stop by and talk a little bit. But the bracket battle is here. We just finished with the East region,
and Faith is all caught up, is she?
Yep.
Our
all caught up.
So
here?
if we do that, we can also show the. There's the bracket right there. So there's the first bracket, as you see that here today. I got that up on the website. We got some actually people. If you want to make a comment, feel free to do so. We'll put that up on the thing about. Hopefully things are sounding good, because did a little bit of a test earlier. Sounded good, but things change after a while. But so like I said, tell your friends, share it with your friends, share it on your Facebook page, and all that good stuff. So we're doing something brand new. We should get during a commercial break here. We should get somebody doing talk a little bit, because I tell you what, some of these guys know a lot about the brackets and everything else. So we'll have to do that next commercial break. I forgot about commercial breaks. We don't need to worry about that here.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that. not during Facebook Live. So let me put the brackets back up here, so that way you can see it's in the obviously top right corner for the East Division. So
okay, we did find out there was one that we forgot, and that was a what seed? A 14 seed.
14 seed.
Evidently, we didn't yet. So
Faith is doing that. So bear with us. Like I said, it's the first time we've ever done this, and didn't realize how fast it was going to go. We kind of watched a few YouTube videos, but that didn't show everything. So that was very, very quick. So, but I think, Harry, next time we get a commercial break in the selection, we should have somebody.
Yep.
We got a couple people who can jump on and see what they think. We get a Hawkeye fan, get a Cyclone fan, 2 different times. We don't want them together, because you know how that goes.
All right, I believe they're back, and they're going to be doing another region. And here we go. And now it's the South region. Houston is the number 1 seed going into the South region, and Jeremy Lesser is the number 1 seed. Our 16th seed in the South region will be Rick Palmer, but we don't know the team yet.
Big game the other day about
Longwood. Okay, there we go.
Did you get a chance to watch that Houston Iowa State game the other night? Man, that was
crazy. That was fun.
That was a fun game to watch.
That's right. All right, our 8th seed
Nebraska
is Nebraska, and that's going to be Steve Smith. Steve Smith, that'll be your high seed or your low seed, and the next time we draw your name will be for the high seed. Okay, and Nebraska is going to go up against Texas A&M, And that's going to go to Larry Wolf. Larry Wolf is representing Texas A&M.
And that game's going to be coming up on Friday. So eight teams, seed 8 and 9, are going to be going against Nebraska and Texas A&M.
Right.
So next seed's up. It's going to be going as a 5th seed against the 12th seed, and
Right.
the team for that is going to who was the name?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
And that's going to Steve Lentz.
All right.
Steve Lentz. So that's his high seeds, and Wisconsin's been hot this year.
They have, but they just came off a big win here recently, just a couple days ago. The 12th seed for the South region going up against Wisconsin
is going to be Chad Bina representing James Madison. James Madison.
That small school's got
These are like elementary school names.
I know, right? Yeah.
All right.
So one more in
the South region, by the way, is sponsored by Young Construction, your local roofing and siding experts here for the bracket battle. And we've got one more bracket to fill out. 4th seed, your high seed for Duke, is going to Ben Jansen. Ben Jansen.
Congratulations,
Duke
Ben. Hopefully.
Is your team.
I know people are watching.
Your high seed, anyway.
And Vermont is the number 13 seed, and that is for who?
That's going to be for Dale Cliven. Dale Cliven. And again, if you're just tuning in, we took 16 teams or 16 qualifiers from KISS, 16 qualifiers for the Fox, and now we're doing Selection Sunday. Texas Tech at 6th seed. That's going to Paul Dirksen. Paul Dirksen is the 6th seed.
Texas will be taking on North Carolina State.
In North Carolina State, 11th seed. And this is your high seed, Douglas Munn. Douglas Munn, actually a low seed. Or how do you want to say that? The low seed is whatever.
Yeah, right.
I think the low seed is always the high seeds are the 9 through 16. The low seeds are 1 through 8.
Right.
Okay. But if you're a high seed, you kind of feel like
you would think that high seed would be number 1.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So Kentucky is going to be taking on they're the 3rd seed. They're taking on, well, who's the name on it?
John Diaz.
John gets Kentucky.
Diaz, yeah.
And taking on the number.
He gets Kentucky.
So the 14th seed goes to Oakland.
Oakland, and that 14th seed is going to Patrick Nelson. Patrick Nelson, you will be representing Oakland. Okay.
Florida is going to be taking there's the 7th seed. And who's got that?
And the Florida will be Doug Weiland. Doug Weiland, Weiland.
What do they got? Like a 24-11 record?
Yeah.
Boise, Colorado, Boise State.
Boise State. Oh, that's a play-in game.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're either going to be representing one of those, but you're representing a 10th seed, and that's Mark Tufte. Mark Tufte for the 10th seed.
Yeah, so that game.
Those play-in games are going to be played usually on Monday, Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So we got the 2nd seed and the 15th seed to go. And there they are. Marquette. Richard Macon. Richard Macon for Marquette. It's your low seed, and your high seed.
15, number 15
is going to Sandy Callahan. So, Sandy.
That team's going to be Western Kentucky. So that's who you get to represent.
Very good.
They represent you. So hopefully they keep winning, so you keep winning as well. Again, remember, everybody's going to win. Everybody gets a seed sponsor. They all win a prize. So
yeah, after the first round, when they're down to the 32,
right?
Then we have it'll be $50 gift certificates from all of the seed sponsors. They're listed on our websites. If you just go to our websites, 1037thefoxrocks.com and 987kisscountry.com,
right?
You'll be able to see all the wonderful sponsors that are helping us out. We just finished up the South region, brought to you by Young Construction, your local roofing and siding experts. And before that, we did the the East region, and that was Floyd and Leonard, locally owned and operated since 1937.
And once Faith gets that all updated, we'll have a picture of the bracket on the video as well, so that way you can kind of see.
Yep, that's right.
So,
and this all went pretty fast. If for some reason, we got you in the wrong bucket, if we pulled your name out and you got a low seed and you should be getting a high seed as well. If we mess all that, we'll be able to figure all that out afterwards.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
I know it.
If it does, it's going to be a headache. So, so I've never watched this. So I don't
By
know.
the way, happy St. Patrick's Day to you.
Right. Nice green you got on
And
there today.
I know. I see. Yeah. And I see you definitely wore your green.
Right. Yeah. Well, if Iowa State was green, I'd be wearing green.
Yeah.
But it's all red and yellow.
All righty. What are we going to do here for the next region?
I don't know. See, this is, like I said, this is something brand new that came up. It was born in Harry's and my brain to go, let's do a video on Selection Sunday and just do it along with the whole selection.
Exactly.
And well, here we are.
So we were pulling names out of one bucket because it didn't make any difference. We had all the KISS qualifiers and all 16 of the Fox qualifiers all in one bucket. So we had 32 people in there.
Yeah.
Now we go to the 2-bucket system, which is filled with either 16 high and 16 low.
Really? Yeah. If you slide that over just a little bit, you can see we have the bracket up on the picture, I guess you can see it. There we go. So now you can see now you can see the names and the teams, and
we had to
all that
hire
good
Faith because we can't write.
we need to get a Cyclone fan on. Nick. We'll put him. He talks a lot. He knows a lot about some of these things. So we'll get Nick up here to talk a little bit about that. Grab right, sit down right there, Nick. So what do you think so far of the selection?
They were on 9 through 16.
What? Go ahead. You can talk.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Iowa State got a 2 seed. That's pretty sweet. But Drake, they might have to play Drake in the second round if they can win that first game.
It's too bad two Iowa teams got to play together.
Yeah, South Dakota State they're a good team. That's where TJ used to coach at. So have a little storyline going into that game. But I don't know. Should be pretty interesting.
Any big surprises you saw for the seed lineup at all or not?
Well, they said that Iowa State was not the highest 2 seed, which I was kind of surprised about. I mean,
yeah,
you beat the number 1 team in the nation twice, and you beat them by 28
right
on a neutral court.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they should have been a little considered more as a 1 seed over North Carolina that just got beat by NC State yesterday.
Right.
But it's a name on the jersey, you know?
Right. Exactly. What's going to bring in some money?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Blue Bloods, they make the money.
Right. Exactly. So do you do any betting on this whole thing or not?
Oh yeah. Well,
DraftKings, or you do FanDuel? What do you do?
Both DraftKings, FanDuel.
Yeah.
And, probably. I saw somebody online last year put $50 on every underdog for every game, and I think she was up a little bit, you know. But she didn't make a fortune, but I don't know. It's an interesting strategy.
Well, yeah.
You hit a couple, and you might make some money, but.
Do you put any money on Iowa State then?
How far a couple months ago, I put some money on them to make the Final Four and also to win the championship. So
yeah,
hoping those cash.
Yeah,
be a nice payday.
Right, exactly. I know some people do like 25 or $30. I mean, you can do $5. You just like but
yeah, I don't know. The more they kept winning, I'd throw a little more on them, and their odds weren't as good, a month ago, but 2 or 3 months ago when the season started, they weren't really even considered as a national champion. So
yeah, they come out strong the other night against Houston, though. I couldn't believe the score. Well, last night.
I think they're starting to get their swag back and their confidence. They got a lot of young guys, and last night is just a huge confidence booster, I think, for the team, especially as many points as they scored against a really good Houston team. So, keep that defensive pressure going, and the shots keep falling. They're going to be a tough out.
It's a Midwest region that's going to be selected first here and Purdue is a number 1. Okay. Purdue is a number 1 seed
for the Midwest region.
Okay. And Purdue is going to be
Montana State or
go for low. Gotta go for this one.
Or Grambling.
Number 1
State.
seed is going to Kelvin Kiefer. number 1 seed.
Grambling State.
And they're going to play Grambling State or Montana State, the winner of that one. Okay. And that's going to be John Diaz. Okay. So
Utah State
116, Utah State,
is the number 8 seed.
8 seed. And that's going to Shannon Temple. Shannon Temple.
So 9th seed is TCU. And who is going to be getting that one?
And TCU is going to go to Steve Lentz. Steve Lentz will be representing Utah, or TCU rather. Okay. You never know about those 8 and 9 ones, you know?
No, you don't. It's a tough one. Gonzaga.
Gonzaga,
Number
that is
5.
a 5th seed, and that is going to go to April Dorenkamp.
And they're gonna be taking
April,
on-
and they're going to take on McNeese. Where is that, McNeese State or just McNeese, I wonder?
It just says McNeese, so I'm going to go with just McNeese today.
I don't know whether that's a oh no, it's a 12 seed McNeese, and that's Paul Dirksen.
Now we got the 4th and the 13th seed coming up here. Who's the name, Harry, on the 4th seed?
On the
for
4th
Kansas?
seed for Kansas,
Ooh.
it's Mike Fell. Mike Fell just got Kansas. And they're going to take on Samford, which is a 13th seed. And that's going with Ben Jansen. Ben Jansen, you got a 13 seed. Everybody gets a low seed and a high seed. And I think the first quad is done there. Okay.
Yeah. Say hi to everybody that's watching on the Facebook Live on 98.7 Kiss Country and also on 103.7 The Fox. Going into the other round, 6th seed against the 11th seed.
Haven't been on Facebook Live for a while.
Yeah. South Carolina. Who's going to get to
Okay.
South Carolina for the high seed?
Okay, that is going to go to Douglas Munn. Douglas Munn for is that the 6th seed? Yes, that's the 6th seed. Okay.
they're
And
taking-
Oregon is an 11th seed, and that's going to Kurt Lind.
the
Kurt Lind.
3rd seed and the 14th seed coming up. Who's going to get the high seed for Creighton?
Creighton is going to be Patrick Nelson. Patrick Nelson.
All right. You're excited there at Creighton. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Good
You
for them.
Doing a little dance on the TV. They're taking on, who is that? The next seed for the 14th seed,
14th is going to go to
Akron.
Akron, and that's Larry Clifford. Larry Clifford.
So
Okay.
Next up is the 7th seed and the 10th seed. Who's going to be matching up for the top seed is Texas.
Texas. When I die. Mark Tufty.
A record of 20-12. Taking on Virginia or Colorado State as a 10th seed.
Okay. And that
So-
is going to go to Doug Weiland.
So 2nd seed and the 15th seed here. Who gets the
That's another play-in game, it looks like.
Tennessee
The
is
Virginians.
number 2.
Yeah,
in the
Tennessee
Midwest.
is 2.
It's the Midwest region we're going through right now.
All right. Dale Cliven.
Is that how you pronounce that name? Cliven? Is it
Yep.
Okay.
Dale Cliven
Cliven.
just got himself Tennessee.
There you go. The number 15th seed coming up here. Who's going to be that for St. Peter's? Who's got the drawing for that?
Steve Smith.
Steve, congratulations. That fills out the Midwest region.
Boy, that just buzzed right along, didn't it?
It did.
It
did.
We were kind of practicing for some of this, and we were starting to watch it from last year, and it's
This
like,
ain't
they talk about everybody.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay,
No,
well,
no.
they must have a lot of commercials to get in.
Right. Something, but it's like,
I'm sure there's people watching the selection going on and listening or watching us on Facebook Live because we have names to go with the teams,
Right.
especially the 30 or the 32 that are.
We've never done that before.
Well,
No.
yeah. So
Let's see. What's this? Some of the people are making comments. Brett, I hope Iowa State loses first round. What's wrong with him? Came out of the neighborhood. And Teresa, hopefully we didn't make
Yeah. How did you? We guessed. We didn't know.
Yeah.
Teresa, I know you've been in this before.
yeah. So, and then also Mary Cross, gave us a thumbs up there. So go ahead and make comments if you want. You guys are horrible, or this is fun.
Well, they already know that this sports is not our thing.
No, it's like yeah. You ever heard me do play-by-play? I'm horrible.
We just know how to do giveaways.
Right. Yeah. We're gonna draw a name out of a bucket now.
And how cool was it that nobody had really had to do anything?
Right. Well, yeah.
They all they had to do was register on our websites. They had to pick the winners. They had to get at least one right to get into the drawing.
A lot of people had. There was a few weeks in there that it was perfect scores.
Yeah, but man, we were tough.
Yeah,
we're tough.
There was a week there. There was a big upset over the week.
I think we had a week or two where a lot of people had 3 right. A lot of people had 2 games right.
Yeah,
but not all 4.
Right.
That happened a few times. Yeah, but you were immediately put in, of course.
So again, thanks to our the bracket battle here for Kiss Country and 103.7 The Fox, Mason City Ford and Chrysler, of course, your local car dealer for simple, straightforward deals. Great people to work with, get great service after the sale. And of course, our regional spot, their grand prize. So if you win this all the way through here, you're going to get up to
to get to the Final Four. You're going to win a prize worth more than $300.
Right. And then the overall,
the grand prize is
to
Mason City
$1,000.
Ford and Chrysler. That's going to be $1,000.
Up to $1,000.
Up to $1,000
in
for tires. Yeah. So you could be walking away with about $1,400, actually about $1,500 in prizes. Right. Yeah.
We haven't possibly named a winner yet because we don't have all the sections all done yet. But we got one more left, right?
And the Midwest sponsor that we just finished, big thanks to Smoke, Sizzle, and Sear, your headquarters for Green Mountain Grills and all things grilling.
Who doesn't love to grill?
Big thanks to Smoke, Sizzle, and Sear. They're over there in Nashua. They do a lot with us.
Yeah.
And we appreciate them very, very much. So we only have one more region to go, and that's Johnson Heating and AC. Serving North Iowa communities since 1996, and obviously the network is in a break right now. And Faith, you're doing great. I might tell you what, it's been.
She got the bracket. The bracket all
up. We
kept
her more busy than she thought she was going to be.
There's the bracket there. We have that up on the website. Obviously, you see that. I keep thinking we're broadcasting this on the radio too.
We did it all in different colors too. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can see your name up there.
We had to find somebody that actually had good penmanship.
Yeah. Sorry, we don't have the teams up there yet. This is just, we wanted to put the names in, but we do have the seeds. The seeds are up.
Yeah. So we'll get those teams added to it later. Just, it went a little faster than what we anticipated. So that's why Faith couldn't keep up.
Well, we had a little technical difficulty before we wanted to come on before 5.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
That's
right.
That's what happens when you're not on the radio.
Anyway. So how much of March Man do you actually watch? I mean, do you watch,
I'll watch
tournament?
Yeah, usually I get into about the second round, usually 32 teams, more so in the Sweet 16. Then I go watch the Elite 8, and it's like, don't bother me. I'm going to have a couple of beers. Yeah.
So I think the big question is, who's going to be watching more of the men's or the women's?
I know, right? We could be doing the women's bracket right now, but Caitlin Clark is just unbelievable. I mean, she is the talk of men's and women's basketball and professional, and any celebrity that's out there. If they didn't know about women's basketball, they do now because of Caitlin Clark.
I don't know if I had never seen a selection show like this for the women yet. Or do they do it right after?
I don't know.
They might.
Some were playing.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Back at it with the West.
The West.
The final.
North Carolina, the Tar Heels are the number 1 seed going into the West region.
North Carolina gets the number 1 seed. And who gets that?
And Steve Hepperly gets that one.
Hepperly.
He gets number 1.
16,
number 1 seed.
16th seed is going to be the Howard or Wagner. Okay. Howard or Wagner, one of those two teams is going to go to.
And that's Teresa Ski. Or go. Whatever your last name is there, Teresa.
Teresa Ski.
All right, that's another play-in game.
Mississippi
Howard
State
and Wagner. Mississippi State.
is the number 8 seed.
Okay.
They'll be taking on the 9th seed, which is
Sandy Callahan. Sandy Callahan.
Michigan State is the number 9 seed for that. And so who's getting that?
And that will go to Zach Holdorf. I think we're getting a good mixture, too, of KISS and Fox qualifiers in here
Yeah.
on these. St. Mary's is your 5th seed, and that is going to go to Rich Brugman. Rich Brugman.
See, the teams all get together and hang out and watch the exact same thing that we're watching as well. And you're watching, too, probably on television.
That's right.
The
They're going to go up against a 12th seed.
Who is that? That's going to be
That is going to be
Canyon.
Grand Canyon. Wow. Really?
Yeah.
The Grand Canyon has a basketball team?
Never knew it.
Pamela Nauman gets the Grand Canyon. All right. What's that? 29-4. Wow.
Who knew?
I wonder what is that, the mountain region type of I don't know.
They have-
It's got to be something.
Alabama.
Alabama is a 4th seed.
And they're going to be taking on Charleston.
And okay, 4th seed is Rick Darvo.
So Rick is with Alabama.
Yep. Going against Charleston, and that is going to be Lori Beamer. Lori Beamer will be whatever that seed was again. I want to say it was 15th or 14th, something like that.
Yeah.
Clemson is our next one.
Yep. They're the number 1 seed in the West Division. And taking on
Number 6 seed, rather.
or number 6. Yeah. Get my
Dawn
glasses on.
Shaw. Dawn Shaw gets Clemson going
New
against
Mexico,
New Mexico.
the 11th seed.
And that's Richard Macon. Richard Macon. Okay.
Coming up next, the number 3 seed against the 14th seed. Who is the team? It's Baylor.
Baylor, and that's Rick Palmer. Rick Palmer.
And
And going against Colgate at 14, and that's Jeremy Lesser.
which reminds me, I'm out of toothpaste.
Okay.
I just ran out this morning.
First thing you think about is toothpaste.
The wife called earlier and said, "Do you need anything from one of the stores?" I go, "Nope, I'm good."
All right.
Dayton.
Dayton is a 7th seed, and that's Larry Wolf.
Do you use Colgate or use Crest?
I use Tom's.
What?
Yeah. Nevada is a 10th seed, and that's James Merriam. James Merriam.
The bracket battle presented by Mason City Ford and Chrysler, your local car dealer for simple, straightforward deals.
The 2 seed is Nevada. Is that UNLV? Or no,
Arizona.
Arizona. I don't know what they were showing before. Arizona, Chad Bina. Chad Bina gets Arizona. They're a good team. 15th seed, Matt Grell.
Don't know the team yet.
And Matt Grell will get Long Beach State. Just like that. No, and I think the rule of thumb, I don't know, from the peanut gallery, shake your head. Is it you got to win about at least 20 games to get into the dance, pretty much? I know that there's teams on the bubble and all that, but I think you got to have at least 20, if not 21 wins. You get over here, Scott. Get
Yeah.
over here by the mic.
Yeah. Come on over.
Give us your expertise.
Come on.
Huh? Oh, they
Yeah.
won. Yeah, oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah. They could have a losing record and get in, right? Well, yeah. They lost their coach. Yeah. Well, every team has their story, that's for sure.
Right.
Okay. We've got it all filled out.
Is it all filled out? No. Okay. That's good. Faith is taking pictures
Yeah.
of that. So if we take a look at that, and there's the
I think we can probably get a picture
The full
of and everybody can go on their Facebook page. I think we can get a picture on Facebook tonight, and then by the website by tomorrow.
right now. Remember how this breaks down though. This first round is 64 teams. This is going to be the 32 teams.
Right.
So we won't start moving names over until the next round. So
yeah. Everybody got a high seed and a low seed, which means 32 people got 2 teams to this is the first time we've done the selection Sunday. It's a lot of fun, just a lot faster than what we are used to. But anyway, yeah, I think this means more because you find out your team right away.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You can sit at home in the comforts because it's windy and cold out today.
Yeah.
Make us go out in the cold, and that's all right. And
really, the qualifiers, all they need to do is just come in when they win a prize.
right.
That's
Yeah.
all you got to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, just follow along. If you're ever in question, you can call us, obviously. But if you want to, you can actually just go to the website and see who you represent. And obviously we have the seeds and the names. We don't have the teams on there, but I don't know if we'll be able to have room for those or not. Probably just the names. And you can just you'll figure it out. Just compare it to any other bracket with the teams.
Yeah.
Just note, y'all, because all you need to know is what region you're in and what seed you are.
Yeah. Just
Then you
follow
can
along.
go figure it out that way. Because you're going to be filling out. We haven't done it at the station yet, obviously, but we might be doing that by tomorrow.
Yeah. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
because it all starts. Some starts tomorrow, don't they?
Well, the actual games. I mean, they got the
Thursday,
play-in games
Yeah.
are the first part of the week, and then Thursday. So all those brackets that you're doing at work and are around home or whatever, they all have to be done by Wednesday.
By Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the first rounds start Thursday and Friday. So
Right.
So,
All
yeah.
right.
Okay.
Well,
So,
there you go. That's a wrap already.
yeah. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're done.
Big thanks though to May City Ford and Chrysler, your local car dealer for simple, straightforward deals. They're our main presenting sponsor for the bracket battle, and Smoke, Sizzle, and Sear for the Midwest region, Johnson Heating and AC for the West region, Floyd and Leonard for the East region, South region, Young Construction. Those are the ones that will have prizes of over $300 when you make the final four. Okay, and of course, if you are you win everything, you're the champion, you're crowned champion, your team did it, then of course you get the set of tires up to $1,000 from we're getting some comments in here. You're gonna have up to $1,000 in a set of tires from Mason City Ford and Chrysler.
Yeah. So Doug Weiland made a count, gave us a thumbs up.
All right.
Kylie, she's go Ducks. They're gonna win it all.
What day is the cribbage tournament?
Yeah.
That's
Brett. Yeah. He's a big basketball fan, you can tell.
there you go. All right.
He's probably feeding the baby right now while he's watching us.
Yeah. Go get that procedure done now, Brett. Sit on the couch with an ice bag.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Congratulations to him and his wife. Him and Kaylin had just had a baby.
Oh, absolutely.
About a week ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was about a week ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I had a buddy of mine that did that purposely, a big basketball fan. He did that and took March Madness off when he got the procedure done, so he couldn't go back to work.
a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that.
And if you want to get him, just give him a bag of frozen peas.
Frozen peas.
Yep, that's what the biggest
It's
one.
way better than trying to get a bag of ice on there. Of course, I don't know. It all depends upon how much cold you need.
I stopped by and saw my buddy when he had the procedure done. It's been a few years ago, and I said, "Hey, how's it going?" I threw him the bag. He said, "Oh, don't do that." And I said, "Why? Is everything all right?" He said, "I should be watching bowling."
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, this has been great. Thank you. It's been fun to actually do this together with our sister station, the Fox and Kiss, both doing it. I refer you now to the websites, to the Facebook pages as well. We'll take a picture of this so you can actually stare at it on Facebook.
Right.
And we'll pin it to the top too on both of our Facebook pages.
Yeah.
And then you can actually, do that thing with your finger where you get the picture and then you can blow it up. Blow it up.
Yeah. I thought she had it up there. So
we're
showing the
we're going to take a picture of it. We're just telling everybody we're going to put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right.
When she gets done, she's putting the teams in right now.
Very good.
Next to the names. So.
All right. That went lickety split.
It did a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. Are you sure you don't want to go on there, Scott? Give us your thoughts. You don't want to give us your thoughts at all on how the
Thanks for providing the place too here.
Yeah.
And remember now, seed sponsors are going to happen after the first round.
Right.
Into the second round. So in other words,
You might have a losing
Saturday,
team. You might have a losing team.
Saturday and Sunday will be. We'll have winners. We'll have winners of something. So, so just be listening for that. And a big thanks to all of our seed sponsors. Again, they're scrolling right now on 1037thefoxrocks.com and 987kisscountry.com.
Yeah. So again, thank
All right.
y'all. We're done, ain't we?
We're done.
We're gonna eat and have a few beverages and then go. Yeah, we got through for women.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, women won today. That was
Very nice.
that was an amazing game too. Last second.
See you, Facebook Live.
See ya.